Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine and dandy. Get rid of the usual text, which is this and that, and say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're back for more Crash Bandicoot, because I said we'd do more, and it's too late to back out now. So sorry. Right.
Not sorry.
Let's just get the game up, which I've already done. Jumping. Right. So there. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Hang on. I forgot to. There you go. I'm seeing the parsec screen.
Yeah.
So for Streamlabs, he's not seeing the game itself, so he gets to see the chat. That's the benefit. Right. So we're doing.
You get to see this well on a different screen. So.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, we're doing Crash 2, which I have far more experience with Crash 2 than Crash 1 because this is the game I had pretty much most of the time. I didn't do the first game much. Let's see. Yes, override. He's back again.
Then one day you get it right.
One day. It's just like your. It's just how much I struggle with your name. It's the pronunciation. That's the difficulty.
Yeah.
Right. So hopefully the audio for this cutscene isn't equally buggered. Please. Please. It's buggered. I can tell. Thank you very much. Can't talk now. The cutscene's too loud, and I can't fix that. Be great if I had like subtitles for this. Be really useful right about now. I have no idea how to fix this. Like, why is it like this?
Sure.
I'm assuming this is just a case of like, please support me bad.
Probably. Like, general fixes to the PC Project? Nah.
I'm assuming it's a case. I don't know. There's like there must be an extra slider setting that was left out in the PC port. They just didn't consider.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. And the audio's fixed. Yay. Alright, so context there for anyone who couldn't hear any of that, because nobody could hear it. Cortex found a new power supply after being defeated last time, so he's trying to find as many crystals as he can. 25 specifically, so that's convenient. And yeah, and right now our main goal as Crash is help Coco, our sister here, to find a new battery for her laptop out in the jungle.
We find the same energy source that he uses.
No, she just wants a new laptop battery in the jungle. Yeah, sure, whatever.
I mean, how did you get a laptop in the first place in the jungle?
Got me. So it's the same, you know, platforming style here. Nothing unusual here, except this. Oops.
Okay.
That's not supposed to happen. And in the old games, this would be instant. Oops. Cutscene technology. Oh, right, I was supposed to say, for the Discord thing, it's not entirely active right now, it's just there in case anyone wants a proper notification to see the streams sooner, because you can't rely on Twitch or everything.
On the other hand, he doesn't really need it, because he's been showing up pretty punctually.
That is true.
If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome.
At least these cutscenes aren't broken.
I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this.
Ooh.
Bring me the crystals, Crash.
It's purple.
That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Okay. Seems legit.
Why are we helping him?
I don't know. Seems legit to me. I mean, we can't exactly leave, so you might as well. Right, let's just make the save here in case I accidentally overwrite my old one, which has already been completed. I'm proud of that.
Just going off the 100%.
Yeah, you know, because I went out of my way for it because I like this game a lot. Like, I complete this one because this one's far more easy to do. Okay, so yeah, first stage here, and the hint there kind of spoils the whole point of getting the gems here, because in the original game there was no hints to how to get certain gems. This one was kind of mean though if you didn't know it was a thing, but only this stage. So you can get a color gem on the first goddamn stage, which is nice. So you know you can get some box gems quite a bit more often than last time.
So you don't have to break any boxes then.
How'd you figure that out? Yes, you have, Mick Pavlov. Okay, that's much easier. Yeah, so the goal of this one is to just don't break any boxes. Easier said than done. Because you gotta resist all urges.
Break boxes.
Yeah, but
Must break them.
let's break boxes. Ugh, they're everywhere. That includes checkpoints too.
Ah, that's mean.
Yep, it's a box, it counts. Speaking of which, you can press the triangle button any time to bring up this total so you know how many you've got. So it's good for guides, like if you're keeping track of like, you should have X amount of boxes at this point. You know, that kind of thing's useful.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit any enemies in case I accidentally ricochet one into a box, which can happen. Okay, so this bounce box here is here for the only purpose of jumping over, so that's why it exists.
Because
The scene is way too low. Oh, new element is the slide dash here, or the crouch, because that's a new thing, so I can jump higher. Yeah, I can slide dash now. I'm going to be using this a lot. Plus, doing this. There you go. I'm not supposed to do that. So,
how did you get over it?
well, you're supposed to wait. Here, I'll show you. You're supposed to kill these enemies. And there you go. Mushroom up here. There's an exploit that transferred over to the classic games that you can jump higher if you do a spin whilst you're jumping. Like, I like that they transferred that over, but that's an exploit that could be heavily exploited. We're down here for this. I didn't need that crystal back there. I'm sure Cortex won't mind.
And you can just go for the levels without collecting the crystals.
You'll see. Just as soon as it loads faster. Jesus Christ, with the power of PC, it's still slow.
You need to download more RAM.
I got enough as it is. There we go. Color gem, easy, done. And there's the crash dance. Classic. Okay, got you the gem. That's what you want, right?
No, Crash. To save the world, I need crystals.
Oh.
Crystals! One more time. They look like this. Crystals, Crash. Go back through one of those doors and bring me crystals.
That was in the original game too. I didn't know that for years. If you fail to pick up the crystal, he'll warn you about it. He has like 3 different responses, but on the 3rd one, he'll say, "I won't sponsor you anymore after this." Rude.
And then you try it one more time and see that it actually doesn't.
I think it just loops back to the 2nd one, I think. The
Oh,
secondary,
okay.
something like that. Yeah, that's something
yeah,
that's a detail I never knew existed. Alright, now we can break them all. Pieces restored. Yeah, it's a shame you have to revisit this stage already in 2 goes, but it doesn't take long. So the stages are shorter now, so thank God.
Yeah.
It's appreciated that you have a level select too, so if you have a preference on a particular stage order, you can do that. Though some stages are better to do later than earlier, so there's that in mind. You do have to take care of all 5 of the levels regardless in that warp room, but still. You can do it in any order you like.
Okay, yeah, that seems fair. Kind of like Rayman Legends, right? Where you also...
Oh yeah, also can do this. The ground pound, it's downright useless, but still.
I mean, it just opened the door, so I wouldn't call it useless.
It's the only door that exists for that, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's downright useless.
Almost downright useless, yeah. What's this nitro?
Yeah, those explode on contact, don't touch them. But they do count towards the box total, so you're probably wondering as to how you're supposed to destroy them. Right, I need to get the other one, and then go back. It's annoying that these bird things don't rise back up, so if you missed it, you missed it, but with the power of that extra height jump thing I can do, I can reach it. So that's the slide jump without that little extra. It's just, yeah, it's a big difference. I have no idea if that was intentional by putting it back into the game or not, but oh well. Right, so, new type of box here. That destroys all the nitro crates in the stage. So yeah, they count towards the total, so be careful with that. Keep an eye out. Okay, now we move on. That's pretty much just all the new mechanics. There's one extra one, but that's like till 3 extra worlds later, so don't worry about that. Bonuses still count towards the total. They always did, so you can't ignore them either. They start simple, but it gets worse later on.
What actually happened to Crash's girlfriend right now? Like, he went all of the trouble to get her back, and now she just isn't here.
Tawna? No idea where she went. Who? I think Coco was the response to Tawna's design, to be honest, from the original game, because, you know, all the classic games trying to get that media attention. So if you notice, whilst wearing the mask, I'm also running at a slightly higher speed. So, interesting detail. Now I can go pick up the thing. Nah, I made the first one, so I'm happy with that. There we go. I'm not gonna sit around doing nothing. Ah, shit. It happened. I was rushing through it too fast. Fuck. Oh, bollocks! Now I gotta go back for it. Okay, there was a box type that was up in the air that was supposed to bounce on top of an enemy. I must have dashed right over it. I'm assuming I got too much hype from using the Aku mask, something like that. It's like, there it is.
Most likely.
I can reach that. There we go. Moving on. Yeah, I got too much hype from the Aku mask. I would have thought the hitbox range from that would do it, because it's quite a bit larger when you're wearing that. Come on, get up there. You can... I've done this 12 times over already. Fine. I didn't want it, but I'm taking it.
You have to redeem yourself on that one.
There we go.
And there you go.
They don't bring that mechanic back either. They love their one-use mechanics. Right, moving on. So yeah, they just give you pretty much...
congratulate you now.
You get a different cutscene depending. Right. So, yeah, collecting the crystals are pretty, you know, pretty obvious, like, in the way kind of route type thing. That there's no reason for you to miss it, ever. So it's kind of pointless, really, having them there. They're just kind of like a checker for saying, okay, I've done that stage, moving on.
I mean, it's just like, oh, we need a story reason. Crystals.
Yeah, they literally just there to make sure it's like, yep, on that stage, moving on. They added that, by the way, that little wall thing on the pillars thing. That wasn't a thing before. Before you just had to keep track on a sub-menu, so hope you got good memory.
Oh.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my
In the original game, there'd be a lot more like distortion effects, but they didn't replicate that for some reason.
To destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
So here there would be like a distortion effect to transition to the next part, but he just stops.
Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
This would be like flickering in and out type effects, but they just didn't put them here, so they took... Like, Cortex was supposed to be interrupted, but just stops. So the joke doesn't work.
Okay.
And it's nitpicking, but it's like, come on, you remade so much of it, you've missed one small detail. One other detail that it's always going to annoy me is the teleporting effect. It's supposed to be like a materializing effect whenever you teleport, like in and out through the stages. And here, they just drop him in. He doesn't, like, materialize, he just drops. And that's, like, he just, boop, he just drops right in. In the original, he literally materializes, like, his body. like from the bottom to up. Like it would look cool. That nah. Okay, so benefit of transferring over a mask is I brought this from the previous level, so I could just be invincible early.
Ah,
Yeah, we got ice mechanics here, and they're really bad. When you have a lot of fucking momentum, you don't stop. And look, I'm stuck here because we're going at full speed. I'm trying to go right. I'm still going right. I'm still going right. Like that's full speed left here. And I'm still stuck on the fucking wall. It's really bad. I mean, props for faithfulness, but fuck, they could have fixed this.
This is like the original Mako thing in Mass Effect.
Still got the trilogy in
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I would actually going to turn this straight on. Like, no one is going to take the original Mako mechanics away from me.
I don't know, that depends. Can you still squeeze the maker through that little crevice thing to skip that whole Geth sequence? It's a big factor.
I mean, I'm going to use the old ones regardless, but I mean, they probably have a bigger chance in the old ones, right?
Probably.
Don't.
There's a crystal of it, or a gem of some kind. I can't reach that. Now, funny thing, in the original game, that gem used to be a lot lower, so you could see it at the bottom of that gap. And if you used an enemy or something like that, and plus that, you could just barely reach it and touch it. And you could just grab it way too early. They fixed that, but man, you fixed one exploit and transferred it for another.
Oh.
It's fine. Falling damage isn't a thing. Thank God.
Yee.
Yeah, so they're gonna start doing some cheeky box placement, which you probably saw from that earlier one. That was just off screen enough, but you would have noticed it maybe. I didn't. For some
Yeah, it's
reason,
like
but still.
you need to look for it to find it, kind of thing.
There's no camera control in this because, classic platformer, but still wouldn't have hurt. Just, some small panning, if you know what I mean. Ooh.
Can you this?
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go. Always check behind you. You never know.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, why didn't you use the mask on the Nitro one, or do you have another plan?
I wonder where the trick of that one is. It's up there, which is very dickish placement. You could just faintly see it up there. But if you didn't know it was going to be up there, that's just mean.
Yeah.
And just enough. Good. Getting gems is so much easier in this game because they don't require stupid gem routes. Sorry, still salty about that from the first game. Like, you go through so many of the games and you see constant gem routes. It's like, fuck, I can't get it now.
Yeah, it's like, haha, you have to replay this.
Like, you go through half the game seeing the gem routes and you haven't even picked up the first one yet. Because the first one you get is like good, like, which is after the first island, I think.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, that's 2 now. What's next? I do like the mass transfer to the next stages as well. You could prep yourself if you're having difficulty.
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals.
Maybe.
You have acquired a gem.
2, actually.
Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you.
Wait, didn't they work together last game?
Embryo isn't exactly a big fan of Cortex.
Okay.
If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes,
Ooh, a laser
beam that will destroy Cortex.
Don't need
and the
42
space
gems
station
for
he has
that.
created. Until then,
You know, Aza is already focused.
forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Right, so yeah, we have a side thing to now collect the gems, so yeah, there's an incentive for collecting it now, instead of just a random alternate ending. That isn't even canon to this game, because at the start of it was Cortex after falling off his blimp. So, you know, the main default ending is the canon ending.
It didn't even acknowledge the introduction. Not the introduction.
The ending.
Indoctrination ending. There is the word. Not ending, but Fury.
Oh, shit. Right, so this gem, bit dickish. There's extra gems for doing certain stipulations. That's a good start. Right, so some other gems require a certain action or something like this one. For this one, there's a time trial going on right now. Like, there's a hidden clock until a certain point. So you better get to fucking moving. Leads till you reach the first checkpoint. Something like that. There it is on the bottom right. There's your timer. Get moving. It's a speed run to the end of the stage. You're on a jetboard. Yay. Yeah, still gotta keep moving. But with that timer in mind, it's a pretty fucking short stage, I have to say. There's that gem path. That's why I collected it now. Fuck. Ah, damn it. I was almost there. Alright, since I hit... Yeah, I hit the checkpoint, so I gotta leave. There we go. I hate that stupid time mechanic that you can't quit the stage if you're moving, something like that. Stupid.
Okay. Weird.
Did I? I don't think I collected the. I didn't. Did I collect the crystal?
I think you did.
Oh, we're gonna find out if Cortex is happy or not.
Oh wait, you can actually collect the crystal and then just end it?
No, because okay, if Crash gets thrown out like that, that means you failed pretty badly. There's a different animation if you went in or out successfully. So this stage doesn't even tell you the hint for the gem for this one, the extra one, not the box one. It's kind of
when you see it after the first checkpoint, it's just like that. You know, you take time until the first. Like, wait a second, there's a timer.
Yeah, but if you're taking time, by the time you reach the checkpoint to trigger it, then you wouldn't be too late by that point. You probably wouldn't have even seen it.
Maybe, but I mean, there's like 1 minute to spare. Like,
you can get more than that, because that timer is going off whilst you're running around, so, you know.
yeah, but it's like...
The faster the start, the better.
It's pretty unlikely that you need more than 1 minute for the first one, because it's not that long.
I don't know, it's a moving platform.
It's still like a full minute.
Not gonna risk it.
Oh no, you died before the crystal, I think.
Yeah, so you probably wouldn't have risked it anyway. So that time... I can make it. Oh, yeah, we got loads of time, right there. Yeah, it's a short stage when you speedrun it. Quick. Okay. Now, since I didn't hit any of the boxes, I'm going back to the start.
Can't stop me.
This is one of those games, once you collect it, you own it. So you beat the stage, mind you, but still.
That's nice. I always like that.
That's why you want to skip collecting the checkpoints, which was my mistake the first time around. Okay, moving on. Now we're just playing regularly. My first signs of a speedrunner that pretty sure every player's done now.
It was like when I watched Orient the Will of the Wisp, that Forest speedrun. It's also like the intention to die to get through the animation of the spirit gate opening because it's faster to die.
Just to watch it. Oop. Oh, wasn't confident with that jump. How many lives are we up to now? I don't know, we're in the teens by now. Oh, almost. One shy. They show that Wampo counting animation, but if you collect too many on that section, it will just speed it up. Alright, so here's the gem route, which still counts towards the box total, annoyingly.
Yeah, because gotta destroy all the boxes.
Yep. Either that or I'm misremembering. That could be a factor.
Everything that I know from these games is that you have to destroy all the boxes. Every single last one of them.
Everyone. Annoying little quirk of the nitro boxes. You see them hopping a little bit? There's a random chance right there that they could just suddenly decide to jump higher. It's completely random. So that's fun.
That's realistic to normal nitro.
Yeah, but for speedrunners, they hate it. They could just suddenly decide to jump slightly a bit higher and completely ruin your run. Alright, the tree is over there. Come back. Ow. That's why I got the masks. Yeah, do it again. I really shouldn't have bothered the first time, but I don't care. I want to chain them. I don't want to keep going back for them. Okay, there's the nitro thing. That little platform back there is completely decorative. I have no idea why that's there. It's just to tease something that doesn't exist.
There's a treasure behind that waterfall.
Nope, doesn't exist. I'm telling you, it doesn't for some reason.
It's impossible.
I know, right? I'm sure someone's like, you know, no clipped their way back there just to see if there was anything back there. Someone must
That's
have
the
done it.
reason why they put it there. It's just like, okay, if we put it there with a waterfall in the background, people will assume that there's something behind it. There will never be.
The thing is, this game does have hidden routes and such, you know, if you're curious on noticing certain oddities around certain stages. But that one right there is just a ruse. Yeah, it looks like a... Yeah. A face.
We'll get banned.
No, it looks like a face. What are you on about? You see, it's got a nose, 2 eyes.
Yeah,
What are you
that's
thinking?
true. The same. Or you know the percentage type, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it needs to be at an
diagonally
angle.
enough. Yeah.
Alright, that was quite successful, considering. Gosh, that's not healthy. Stop sticking him in there. I know, it looks like a time dial.
Oh yeah, it does.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to
Because it was on the stage,
conserve
hang
power.
eight.
I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Okay. Right. Hits or crash dash. It's completely optional at this point.
Do the pits first because
Okay, it's the
the
pit.
next one.
It's the pits. And now we wait. Because it's loading screens and you can't speed it up.
Yeah.
It's moments like these.
Oh, I don't-
It's just moments like these on Tent is like, I just want to go back to the classics. It was perfectly fine then.
I mean, like, I'm not sure how the classic look, but graphic-wise, they look really great. So.
Oh, the classic PS1 games still hold up, so you know, there's that.
Okay.
That didn't count. I'm pretty sure I jumped over it. I swear. There you go.
Why are you not killing them?
Well, they're not part of the box total, so I don't see why not. Right. I think this is one of the unique stages that has a certain quirk. There's not too many of them, but they exist. So we got splitting routes here that, annoyingly, there's boxes on both sides. So you gotta take both.
Fun!
So, yeah,
Exactly.
fun. Yeah, backtracking with a scripted camera that's designed to always go forward, never go back. So what you're seeing behind me is what I'm going to be seeing when I go back. Just got it. Forgot that one. That was a spike one.
This other part's actually long, but to be just short.
Sorry, what?
Where it's split.
Okay, so we're at the split point, so now we gotta go backwards. And oh look, I can't see shit. So because of that, I'm just gonna get rid of some of these guys now. You can see how bad the visibility is now.
Yeah.
I mean, the smart... there's also this. The smart thing to do is just go back the route we just went through safely, but I ain't gonna do that. I think that's it for the box. I think... I don't want to risk it. Ah, that. Need that. That's for the other side.
Yeah.
You really want to make sure you go back.
Okay, this is something that this has to make it for play. This has to pop up in playtest. It's like,
They
yeah,
knew this
maybe
is
we
a thing.
should just switch the camera
Nah.
doing that.
Nah, pull back the camera. As if. And we're back at the start. Okay, now to go back to the right, because there was extra boxes that were not usable until I got rid of them. Fun. They knew this is a thing. Hey boss, we should implement new mechanics, maybe alternate routes and such. Genius. We can split up the boxes that way. That means players will play the stage more. That's not what I had in mind, boss.
Is this what you have now?
Well, left for 2 more boxes, and I died. And because I reached the checkpoint, I gotta go back this route again. Because there's extra boxes after that checkpoint.
Wait, what?
That one. Your box is only kept till you reach a checkpoint. If you die after the checkpoint and, you know, destroy boxes, you're back to the checkpoint, including the boxes you already destroyed, so it doesn't count.
Ah, yeah, because of backtracking, you don't run into them automatically.
I think it was just the one. So what I should have done is kept this checkpoint box here, so I didn't have to worry about that, but I didn't think that far out.
I mean, how can you? Even though you played the game before, this is like really specific to remember.
Let's not die to this damn bird again. Right, that's done, we can move on. Hopefully there's a checkpoint nearby, which there is, thank God. They're considerate of that. Ah, damn. Moving on. It's just a distraction now, like I don't need to do shit with it. Do that one manually. Okay, so this is the steel crate, this is the whole reason this mechanic exists. That's it.
See? Is it the only one that will ever show up as well?
Oh no, they show up. It's just that's the entire reason why that stomp exists. Like, there's no other real purpose besides like a group of boxes. I should have done that.
You need to activate this thing first, right?
Yes. Okay. What I should have done and not hit them once really. I need to make sure I skip at least jump on the second one probably. I want to make sure I'll be able to go back as well. You see. Thinking 12 steps ahead here. Okay, so what I want to do is jump on the middle one. Come back to that later. Now I can go back. I need to make sure there was a route so I can get back up there. That's too far for me to physically reach. Damn it. I love precise platforming. It's my favorite.
I mean, you're playing a platformer.
Yeah. Wait, you tell me this is a platformer? I thought this was a Sonic game.
I mean, you're not really running that fast. And there's no spin dashing.
But it's an animal, and he spins in a different manner. He spins. You can see me slide dashing a lot because it's a terrible habit to have, and I fucked it up again. I thought I could just make it for some reason. It starts fucking up on the simplest of things. At some point I will just give in and, you know, not do the whole completionist thing, but I can't help it, man.
No, I understand. It's like the completionist or the like, box that's gonna smash them.
The crates I must break, for it is my nature. There we go. That's the best way to handle that. Well, that for just 2 more boxes, because count towards the soul, damn it. Since I bounced on them once, they get destroyed immediately. There we go.
Hey, you did it.
Yee. Right, moving on. This will act as a temporary checkpoint now.
I guess that's what
I've done it once, so I can jump over that. We saw that earlier, now I can't replicate it. Nope.
probably one of those where you like have to jump on the frames where you're actually not
Yeah.
on it anymore.
The exact frame. Right, next. Wouldn't hurt to have some, like, I don't know, variety for these loading screens.
No, you get the mask.
Only Aku Aku. I don't know, maybe an occasional Whopper fruit, something. Maybe a random box falling through. Something.
Conversation about the history of Crash's people.
How they were horribly mutated by Cortex. I mean, that's what Crash was. Apparently, Cortex was experimenting on him to make him his own personal war general. I don't know what he was thinking of picking Crash, but whatever.
I mean, did Crash have a personality before he experimented on him?
No, I think that's just how he always was, from what we've seen, especially Crash 4. That doesn't help either.
Okay.
Right, so remember those boulder sequences? You know, can't forget those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got them back with some new varieties. Obviously, the first one's a boulder, but you know, we got some new variants afterwards. This one's a snow boulder, though. Big difference there.
Is it snow?
Yeah, it's a little bit of snow. Those mines there, they don't hurt you, but they will slow you down, weirdly enough. You think they would hurt you.
I mean, they explode. It's normally what exploding things do.
Yeah, strange, isn't it? You got the Wampa through here to guide you for the obstacles, thank God. You see them fall and they know where the best routes are. Mostly.
Unless they go into a trap.
Probably. Now, I believe you can destroy these little fences pretty much if you dash into the sides of the fences, like the metal parts, pretty much. I think. Could be wrong about that, though. We'll find out when in a more desperate situation. Now, the boulder here is actually destroying the crates as we go along. It doesn't have to be me that destroys them, it just has to be destroyed regardless.
But you destroy them regardless.
But my point being is that they have to be smashed. It doesn't matter who smashes them, they just get to get destroyed. It's a very tricky maneuver, by the way. Not everyone can do that. Gotta count carefully, you never know. And that's why I left that one alone. Moving on.
Not.
I'm just so glad they fixed that from 10 jumps to 5. It almost jumped in the pit. Because, yeah, Crash 2, it's still 10 jumps in the original, annoyingly. It's only Crash 3 they fixed that. Like, geez, late into the game, much in it.
Wait a second, people don't enjoy jumping on the same thing 10 times in a row.
Takes a while, man. I know they get a bit dangerous with these. Yeah, that was a slight jump, that one. That's fine, we got the checkpoint, we can move on. Got lives to spare and we'll get plenty more.
Then you will use most of them on the latest level.
Probably. Wait, lives don't count towards the bonus stages, they don't matter.
No, I mean the one that you did at the end, the really long and hard one.
I need to make sure these get destroyed, you can't chance it. The boulder may destroy them, we'll just decide not to. You know, it could be just, you know, slightly askew. I hope that one didn't have a hidden gem. Please, for the love of God, don't. Just gotta wait for the loading screen.
Yeah. other informations. I now caught up with Castle Adventures and waiting for the last episode because I didn't realize that it isn't finished yet, so I can wait. Yay!
Alright, we got a 5. What's next? Nope. Okay. Just okay. This just exists now. Right. So a bit of cut content because of stupid design change. So this wall here, what it's supposed to be, is the save wall. Originally, you had to go here just to, save the game. They didn't have the sub-menu thing. That didn't exist back then. But for some reason, they changed that because, we have advanced technology. We don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So they changed it into the doorway so you can go to the following boss. What's supposed to happen is in the original game. This platform here would go up into the ceiling. You go into the boss fight pretty much. There'd be a scene of Cortex introducing you. It's like, beware of your next, past opponents may appear. Jump into the platform and go up to enter the next boss fight. Obviously, you're not doing that. You're just going through the door, so they just decided to cut it. So that's a bit of lost media with this remake. They could have recontextualized it, maybe just changed some lines. They didn't have to change much, but
Yeah,
oops.
that's strange because what I see, the remake's pretty faithful and like they put effort into it, so but they didn't do it for that.
Here's Ripperoo. A bit more civil now. He's not as insane. He's just a mad genius now. Sure, it's completely the same thing. Okay, so his gimmick here is a bit different than normal. He's going to lay out these TNT crates. Goes a bit more insane. Now plants nitro crates. It's safe to touch him until he sets them off, I think. Could be wrong though. So you just want to stand yourself in a safe spot. Doing that leaves himself vulnerable, because nitros are more dangerous than TNT apparently. And just do it 3 times. Simple as that.
Okay. Just like the corner.
Here. You can't stay in the same spot. It's set placements, but just be careful. It gets a bit more closer as it goes on. So I'm gonna stand here for now and see where this is going. This is fun. You notice as they explode, they go on a particular trail as well.
It's the... I mean, the TNT guns down, the nitro is just the opposite direction, right?
For that one, I need to stay close to the nearest non-setting TNT just so I can survive that next bit. This one's a bit trickier because you're going to have to be right next to the enemy here. Right here. Bloody dangerous spot. The hitboxes are slightly bigger than you think, so that's why you have to be careful.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad though.
I mean, that's always the thing. It's like classic and auto when like they change hitboxes for balance sake. And, because hitboxes can overlap without the object actually overlapping. It's just like, how the hell did that hit me? What would please fix?
Hitboxes are fun.
Yeah.
Right. And with that done, there would have been a cutscene telling you to go to the next floor, but again, because contextual lines are removed, yeah, there's nothing here telling you that this is a thing where you can go up. Now we're in the next room. Just remember this cutscene. So what would have happened in the original game is that you beat the boss and then you end up in here because you went through the elevator to go to the next room.
Yeah.
There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart.
Oh,
Properly
this is on Earth.
utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and
So then we have 13 planets.
Are they including Pluto?
Crash, is that you? I've been
Probably.
looking everywhere. I don't
Well,
have much
the
time
other
to tell you
one.
this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash. I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to find...
But he's right here. Yeah, bit of a timeline issue here. So Coco here in her implementation was just a bonus for the Trilogy remake, so you could just freely swap to her whenever you want. I'm not going to do that for continuity's sake until later. Right. There's a polar bear here.
You have to play beer it.
Yeah, I could. Or I could do this. Yeah, sure he doesn't mind it. Yeah, they just do that because they could. You get achievement for that. So yeah, that was a detail in the original game just for stamping on it. Like, goddamn, that's mean.
That's cruel.
Yeah, but that's supplies I didn't have. Could have generated them on my own anyway, but still. Just gotta make sure they stick around. Right. Yeah, we still got time. Yeah, sure, why not? You asked for it, so I might as well do it.
I mean, you almost killed it for the espresso.
Poor polar bear, what did it do wrong? Well, it was holding lives, and I wanted him.
He just wanted his own lives.
Yeah,
He
I
wanted
took him.
for his family.
Right, so you remember the Warthog stages? Yeah, it's the same thing. Just with a polar bear now. And much better control.
Yeah.
So it's still an auto runner, but I actually have the ability to dash as well if I wanted to, which is a mechanic I didn't know back then, because honestly, majority of these stages you are not required to do it except for one stage, but that's a hidden stage, so you wouldn't encounter that regularly. Missed it.
Oh.
It lives for now. Right, oh, there's the gem. Gonna need that. Crystal, sorry. There's a difference between a crystal and a gem. I have no idea why that TNT exists, considering. Probably if you're speedrunning it, which, you know, the time relics are a thing. Oop. Straight here. This whole thing's sequenced without needing to dash. Like, you don't need to do it. Because you don't. I didn't back then, so why would I need to now?
To go faster.
I mean, yeah, but I'm doing time relics right now. That's tight. It's harder than it looks. Eee. Oh no, I'm not done yet. Give me that. Give me the... There we go. Nice and easy. I'm collecting these way more now because of this... Just a minor change of, you know, maybe we shouldn't give color gem routes right at the bloody start.
Maybe? No, they can't be right.
The players must be incompetent.
It's the players' fault. No, I mixed it up. But am I really sort of touch? No, it's the players who are wrong. That's how it goes.
Oh god. Should we recontextualize that for Activision right now? There we go. Oh well. You can skip this animation if you want to. I'm not gonna, but you can. Right, now we can go up to the first one. Shinobi's. There's no business like snow business. Oh, looks like this is an alternate path route. Maybe this one isn't completable right now. We saw the red gem, but we can't get it right now. Still need to beat this just for the sake of the crystal.
It showed up on
a previous stage, but we couldn't physically reach it, so there must be a different way of getting it.
Yeah, but like, it looked like you already collected it.
No, we saw the red gem in the particular stage, but we couldn't physically reach it.
Yeah, but it was on the pillar outside.
That's just to mark that that gem is acquirable on that stage.
Ah, okay.
You know you collected it when it's physically in the slot. Damn it. That should be possible.
Yeah. And also, one figured by the added the checkpoint there.
You knew someone would do that. Ooh. Shouldn't be bothering. I shouldn't be bothering. I'm still bothering. Okay, so you notice these pillars are different. The wood ones back there, they just go by themselves automatically. These ones move by proximity, so keep an eye out for that.
Ah, okay, don't stop if you see them.
And these trigger by proximity if you're just next to them, so yeah, be careful of that. This is evil, having them being off screen. I shouldn't be bothering, but I'm still doing it. Because you never bloody know. No, that box tally should be a good indicator, though. Whee! Oh, goody. Ice physics. My favourite. Like, once you...
Is that petition that I can subscribe to ban ice physics from games?
There is one. Right, so this is something you gotta be careful. If you're running at full speed, break these boxes, you may inadvertently go under it, and oh look, I'm right next to TNT. So like you break that first one, and you try to run away, but you're still stuck to that pillar of boxes. So you just make sure you wait up, try to kill that momentum as much as possible. Because damn it transfers too fucking much. No, nothing behind this one. Okay, you never know, you gotta be safe.
Ah ja, der Kapitän der Ordner zwar.
That's how they get you. Nitro crates, sorry, not nitro. TNT crates are still susceptible to being, triggered for just spinning into them. So, they don't just have the counter.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not getting this one. No, still. I mean, I got some lives out of it, so there's that. We'll get that one back later. Well, just not. Might just not.
Maybe not.
Probably
not.
I've got already complete save.
Just for the first game and the third game.
Already got a complete save. I don't need it. Okay. Here's your crummy crystal. Yeah, it's not the same as a gem though. Okay. So when a particular stage has an alternate route, if it's got more than just the two markers. So new element into this game, just for extra challenge, in case it wasn't hard enough as it is death routes. Death routes will only appear if you get to a certain platform without dying before it, pretty much.
Okay.
So yeah,
don't die.
No pressure. It's kind of like the substitute to the whole, not dying before collecting the gem, defeat all the boxes or all that crap. It's an alternate to that, which thankfully that's not a mechanic anymore, thank God. This is just as close as you're going to get to it, though. Thankfully this one's not too far away, I think. Right, so there's a particular line of boxes here and a random platform over there. I wonder what happens if I just... Oh, damn it. I was going to show off and be cool, but no. And there you go. You get curious and you get rewarded. So where does this lead? I have to loading screen first.
Of course, it's a loading screen. Why wouldn't there be?
Why wouldn't there be? Yeah, this is part of the whole hidden routes thing. I'll explain more as soon as it's done. Here we go. And hey, look, there's that red gem again. This must be that alternate path. So yeah, if you find any hidden pathways or anything, they'll unlock a particular secondary route to a different stage. This being the one we just remembered seeing with that red gem, so let's go get it. So since we already collected the box gem, we just need to focus on getting to the end.
Hey.
Yeah, there's this whole hidden rune alternate stage type thing. One or two of them are just straight up original stages, so they're not just different routes. So now we just gotta wait for the loading screen. Power of PC and it's still too bloody slow. Right, so this area would just be a challenge run with minimal boxes. So that includes masks and checkpoints. That's the momentum screaming over that one.
Yeah.
I wanted to go right, but my meds have said no, because we're still on ice, apparently. Okay. It starts. It begins! There we go. Ugh. That's the ice physics right there, screw me over.
Yep.
It starts. Yep, it's a platform, alright.
A momentum-based one.
Okay. Made it. Finally. They just give you a mask there because there's no boxes for it. I'm not going back for this. Oh, I might as well check them out. They are boxes. They are not. Still crates. But there is a mask up there, so I'll collect that. Could have gotten 2 masks if I didn't screw up that initial thing. Right, I need to jump on these. They're trying to make it rewarding, but it's not. I could have been invincible here, damn it. If you're invincible, conveniently, it actually stops these things from moving, because I guess from a programming side they didn't want it to cause more problems than it's worth.
Yeah.
They just make him stop crushing you when, even right now though, they're not crushing me, because I've been hurt. This is why I want to keep the masks. Look at all these nitro crates. And there I go.
But
I guess where I am. Back at the start.
oh yeah, because it's
No
just right.
checkpoints. That does mean I believe the masks respawn, so I should take advantage of that. Just gotta be more careful on the next patch. And there it goes. Not getting invincibility now.
Not.
I'll get the next one though. I think it's right bloody there. Whee! Here's the life though, but we collected enough. Right. I'm just at least glad they give you masks and such, so that's appreciated. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. Stupid penguin. Yeah. I'm not getting that, that's too dangerous. Crash's expressions are accurate right now. That box there is just to stop you from having too much momentum once you land on it. It's pretty sure if you jumped immediately on it, you fly right over the box and not make it. We have the next one. Don't care. It's good. Fine.
How did the? It shouldn't have hurt you.
Hitboxes, they're fun. Okay, we got it. Now we gotta get to the end stage. Oh, yeah, so I still haven't reached the checkpoint, so if I fuck up now, it's gonna be really bad. I'm not taking it. I'll just get right to the end. So, by the way, there is a rare chance, I think it's only in the original game, but there's a rare chance that if you try to collect that gem, there's probably a chance that you could just miss. No pressure. Yeah, no pressure, you could just miss, That's why I did the belly flop, just increased my hitbox size. Also, the coolest factor. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, we made it. We got it. So now we can go retry that previous stage. We didn't have the thing. But I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna.
Are you actually going to do that?
But that's just, showcases like, if you did your route smartly, do that stage to unlock the hidden stage, then do the other stage. You could, in theory, you could do a majority of the stages in one go, really, if you wanted to. Like, this is why I like this type of, collect all the things type gameplay, completionist stuff. You can do it in one go if you wanted to, not just 3. As long as you know the routes, but still.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Right, just go save that, considering. Right. Oh yeah, so in case you want to go back to the hidden room, they added this in this game. Because before, the only way we can get in here is to take a different secret route, just so you can get back here.
Ah,
You have to take the same secret route.
that's neat.
Yeah, there's no other way getting in here. And here would have been a save wall, but it doesn't function as one, but we could pretend it does. Yeah. So the idea with the save wall here is that Crash would be sitting here, the camera would zoom in, it would just show the you know, the save slots that you would have there.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Whee. Not really a smart transition with that one, I'm gonna be honest. just to cut fade to black. Here's just a thing I used to do. If I can get the placement right. Hang on. Almost. Let's see. It's not having it. Power of analog stick technology is spinning around the room as fast as possible. What? The angle's there. There. It was almost there. Just pass me like doing that, okay? It was a waste of time, but I just wanted to show it.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, now we can do the stage proper, because, you know, secret pathway, because it cut us off from doing the stage. Can you tell that I'm a fan of this game? I'm showing pointless shit as that.
It's nice to be excited about things.
It's the little things.
Yeah. Even if I'm a bit sleepy today. It's only Tuesday. It's not a good sign.
Right, so now we don't have to bother with that whole secret route thing. So, there we go. Right, so we're not jumping that now because we don't want to skip it by accident. Yeah, so keep an eye out for any other like oddities such as that, because that does stick out. It's just a random platform in the middle of the water that looks like you could reach it. So then you experiment and you reach it. And then you get stuck because you didn't realize that wasn't supposed to be a secret.
Oh yeah, too many things.
Stupid hitboxes being bigger than they're supposed to be. Right, this doesn't count towards the death route if you fail these, because, you know, it doesn't take a life, so that's why it doesn't count.
That's good.
It's smart game design. I could jump over there, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no point in risking it.
Nope. If you were speedrunning, you just, you know, already jumped to the end anyway. He's already in the hundreds. Didn't take long. Oh, I don't like that box placement. No siree. Let me just get that just in case. You see the death route right there, right in front of us. Oh.
Can you go back after the death route?
Yes, it's like if you activate it, it should be safe, but I don't want to risk it. Okay, so the idea is once you've activated the death route, if you fail it, you can retry it. So you just gotta get to it first.
Okay.
Just keep an eye out if there's any boxes in this route, because I don't think there is any. I think this is just for the extra gem.
Oh, come on.
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. So that was the previous checkpoint. The death route is still there. Okay, good. That's good. I can still have access to a mask and everything too.
Why is it actually called the death route? Because it's like the literal opposite of it.
Well, you know, you gotta not die, and then you have to succeed in the death route, which is more challenging than the regular way, so that's what it's
Yeah,
called
but
the
it
death
should
route.
be life round if you don't die.
Well, that sounds too rewarding. Like,
That's-
death route
that's-
sounds challenging. Okay, so I just gotta time this better. There we go. Alright. I don't think there is any boxes in this, but I'm not sure. I'm just keeping up. Besides the nitros, obviously. There isn't any boxes here. What are the nitros?
Everything's a box in here.
Okay, and go back. There was no boxes in here, so I'll just have to commit Sudoku with water. moving on. Still in the total. It's all good. Keep breaking these boxes pointlessly now. In theory, if you wanted to, like, this stage you have to do 3 times, but I'm not going to do it 3 times. I only need to do it once, really. If you're really smart about it, you... I don't think you can backtrack that far. That's fine. This is fun.
So far.
Okay, this one's not secret, it's just part of the box total, because, you know, if you jump on the thing too early, oops, you can't get off now. You can't get off of these manually, you have to get to the...
really, really mean.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for this kind of stuff.
What is Eric Box?
What?
Nothing.
Something, what is it?
I thought there was one more box there, but maybe not.
Don't give me words like that. Oh. Did I miss something? Oh, well, wait. No, I think this is one of... Oh, fuck. Okay. This might be a case where the stage has an extra route in it. Where they're hidden the damn nitro destruction crate thingy. Okay, so 1 or 2 stages you have to replay twice. Ooh. Why, you ought to teach this game some manners, even though I've already done it.
Don't need to do it again. It's okay, you're free, you already done it once.
But I need to prove him I can do it again.
No, you don't need to. One success is all that should be you need to prove.
Yeah, but when you start, you don't stop. Right. Yeah. See how long this takes. Good. I think I should just tackle these next 2 stages, deal with the boss, and then maybe stop there. Just, you know,
Yeah, I
a
think
short start
that's good.
wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
I think there's like 5 rooms in total, maybe 6. Well, I mean, yeah, 6 if you include the extra one, so sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, it said 25 crystals, so
5 per
I
room.
was very exact about that.
Couldn't round it up for that perfect 30, but whatever.
I mean, 25 is also a good number, so...
Yeah, but it's very unusual for collectors, you know, completion's sake, because that's a number that does not occur. It's usually around, you know, 1 and a 0, you know. Digit plus 0, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I know that 5 isn't a round number. Like 5 always feels kinda nice to me
Complete,
as
yeah.
well.
Here's another case of an alternate route, even though it's not really that alternate and not that long.
Just paste this one box in there now.
God damn it. I'm not a fan of that jump because it's both a gate. Oh, there's the mind thing, not hurting. It's both a gate and it's over a pit, so fun. So you're gonna slide jump it just
Bunny
right.
hopping. Bunny hopping.
That's not a thing.
But, I mean, it's pretty much bunny hopping in Titanfall 2, where you after
No,
jumping you immediately.
no, this is not
Gotcha.
bunny hopping. I know what bunny hopping is. It's keeping momentum as such. What I'm just doing is making new momentum each time I slide.
Okay.
Sorry, that's a bunny hopping is a multi-use term. It's like it's in Team Fortress and anything that keeps up momentum. Source engine games in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Actually, isn't Titanfall like a modified Source engine game?
Yeah, it is Source Engine.
Well, that explains a lot then.
At least the first one, I think the second one probably as well.
Yeah, if it's using the Source engine, yeah, bunny hopping is the exact same shit.
Yeah.
No wonder it transfers over.
And it absolutely is necessary, like, if you really want to get into the game, because...
You should see the speed you can get in Half-Life. It's ridiculous.
I mean, it seemed like ridiculous for the gauntlet recruiter that did.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
you need it just so you can get the, what was it, 3rd place achievement?
Yeah, third place, which is like 34 seconds. And there are people that do this in 24 or something like that. Which is like, it's like
Ow.
50% off again. I don't know. But yeah, there are some really things, but it's also like, do you remember the gravity star, which basically like traps you if it gets too close to the grenade type?
I can see where this is going. Is it
It's
using
also
like
like-
slingshot mechanics?
Not really slingshot, but before like it explodes at the end, and if you like walk into it correctly, it just launches you forward, which is also what we use to gain momentum. And then you just keep it via bunny hopping.
I knew it wasn't gonna break it. There we go. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna break his, like, went out of the way for this, the steel one. I'm pretty sure it'll break all the others, right? That steel one is really dickish in placement.
It's because it takes so much time to do the
Yeah,
top
you're
down
wasting a
jump.
lot on that one. You could use slide jumps to speed up the process, but still. There we go. How dare you? Yeah, one job, Boulder, and you can't even break a box.
That calls itself a boulder.
Right, one more to go. Then a boss. If this was the classic game, I'd already be in World 3 by now.
The good thing is that you're not bombarded with boxes anymore, even if you miss them.
Yeah, that's true. They skip the whole thing if you miss any. Thank God. Right, so we're going to a sewage stage a bit too early for some reason. It feels like they ran out of ice stages, so there's something akin to it. It's like, ah, shit, we made too many sewer stages. Where are we gonna put this one? Add ice theme. Okay.
Okay.
To be fair though, I think this is like the best implementation of a sewer theme, because it doesn't feel shit, that's for sure. Except that's probably... Right. Now whatever.
Okay, you break that stuff.
I'm just being careless right now. Just gonna speak the truth on that one. Right, so what you can do is you can, throw the enemies here to hit the fence to make it easier to pass through it. You can't make it without it, though. Like, that one's obviously, you can clearly make it. Although that one's hitbox is being very misplaced right now. It's a jump enemy. If there's spikes on the side, you have to jump it. And those eels are making the water electrified, clearly.
Yeah.
Right. I think I want to go right first. That looks dangerous. Let's go in. Let's go even more in. More! More! Yep. Figured that one out when I was younger. It looked a bit suspicious, but it's like, nah, it's not back here, right? I don't think there's any boxes in this route, but still.
Yeah, it is a bit suspicious to feel like, no, it's like the... Why are there so many little things protecting that wall?
And only one box. Gotta be something here. I might as well walk it back since I broke that box, so I gotta go get it. Ah, shit. I might as well just done a death jump there, pretty much. There we go. It doesn't matter, I collected the gem, but I still gotta go back for that route,
Yeah.
I think.
Did you mention before that walking backwards with the camera is not the best?
It's not, but I was in the mindset of, I'm all the way over here, and I still got this Aku mask, so I want to keep it. I didn't know it actually... I didn't know there was another one there, I forgot. No, you don't. I don't think...
Good.
Ah, right, okay. I'm going this first. I'm assuming the one. Sometimes these side routes may end up putting me in a different completely spot when I leave, or they just put me back at the start. So, fun. It'd be faster if I just went up here first. Okay, does it put me back? That's the question.
Does it improve?
Yes, it puts me back. Good.
Okay.
Sometimes they will put me in a completely different route that wasn't planned, like much further ahead in the stage, so that's fun. I think I have to go left first. Yes. Damn it. Blade point of this one, you can't hit them all at once. And that one's not real. But I mean, it is real. I mean, I meant not fake. It's not fake.
It's not the real fake though.
Contradictory as that sounds.
Yeah, it's a Rick and Morty joke.
Don't go down there yet. That's a one-way jump. It's not an extra route. Should we just hit them all in one go? Just have to slam into the damn things. Yeah. And nothing back here. I'll just hit this first. Saves me time. Yeah, destroy that first. These. Now hit the checkpoint, so whenever I die, the crates I just destroyed will stick around on that checkpoint.
Yeah, that's smart.
So I don't have to keep breaking
That is new.
Yeah, climbing animations. It's neat. It's pretty much the same as just walking, just a little bit slower. And you can crouch whilst climb. I don't get the logic, whatever.
And you can spin dash while having your arms on it.
I'm assuming he's like dislocating his entire body when he's doing that. I don't know how it works.
Oh, this can populate.
There we go. Alright, that didn't go too badly. It's just annoying to have that small mindset of being on a certain stage. It's like, oh, you never know when this one requires a secondary secret entrance, pretty much. Knowing that that previous stage has that, which is a much later stage to find for that entrance as well. That's going to be bothering me for a while until I forget about it. Okay, that's 3 color gems already. Much faster than the other one.
Did you actually get any in the other one?
I've got the blue, the red, and now the green. So there's only 2 more.
10 of 25 crystals.
We're
You're on
counting!
your way. I'm running low on power, so communication
No, you're
from
not.
this point will be difficult.
Now they're bothering with the visual effects.
Remember, I'm counting on you.
Okay. Right, so new enemy type is the Komodo brothers. They're snakes.
Oh.
So, gotta be honest, most of these bosses, waiting game, so you just hit them once.
Wait, why do they have swords if they're snakes?
Why not?
Could just stab you.
Right, so, yeah, it's mostly waiting game for him to run out of spinning. That's how you spin. That's how you spin. There's no aiming for that, you just gotta hit him and then it'll hurt. So,
Okay.
the hint saying that you can't hurt them is kind of pointless because you spinning them is hurting them technically. Yeah, the logic being
they
you
hurt
hit.
each other, yeah.
Yeah, but the logic being as soon as you hit him, it might as well be the equivalent of hurting them.
Yeah, but they're hurting each other, it's not you hurting them, technically.
Yeah, but it's like logically, it's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm hurting them just in a different way. It's just a different meaning, but it's the same thing. Oh no, he's spinning. Now he's throwing a sword. My god. And he's out. Done. You'll be a bit more helpful. You didn't just stand there and threw your swords. Right, moving on. Very simple bosses. Would have been nice to give him like a, I don't know, just an extra thing for, you know, the remake's sake. Is like maybe a hard mode, a double health bar length, maybe more trickier movesets. They have the technology to recreate the boss fights. You might as well go the extra step further.
Nope. Just thought they were.
Might as well go up to the next floor. Yeah. Leave one sewer, enter another.
Oh.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Okay.
This will not backfire whatsoever.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it'd be fine. I'm surprised you can't drown in this. This is pretty fucking deep. Oh, yeah, that'd be the boss room, not the save wall. No, it's totally not a save wall. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't exist.
You can save whenever, you have the technology.
Yeah, but you lose so much from that. Right, that'll do. Okay, that'll do for a stream. Right, so yeah, I'll just go ahead to the thumbnail thing. It's going to be the exact same thumbnail, just with a different Crash thing on the logo thing. So it'd be Crash 2 for the next YouTube archive. It's the same thumbnail. Too lazy. It does better indicate like which part of the game I'm going through in the trilogy, so works to my benefit, I guess. So yeah. Right, so that's it. So yeah, check by tomorrow for more of Crash 2. Probably, if I'm going fast enough, probably will just beat it tomorrow, most likely. I don't know.
No, it's fair.
Right, so yeah, till then, bye all.
Bye.